It's Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Will Myers, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next. Luis Perdomo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Margot is right there, 1 down. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo, 7 hits in 13 tries. He also has 1 home run. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marte is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Popped him up. Spangenberg is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Renfroe racing back onto the party porch and gone. David Peralta with a 2-run shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
The catcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it, and that's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Petco Park. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Zach Greinke is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. And he puts it on the ground to second. And there's one down now. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit in the air to left. Peralta's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Greinke looks in. First pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitchers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-1. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. The 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Standing in, Zach Greinke, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there, 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The next 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Spangenberg is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Career line against Greinke, just 3 for 14. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Owings is there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Greinke's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Owings has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollard. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. D-backs are down on 4 pitches, and it's still 3-1. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. Career line against Greinke. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Luis Perdomo. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder, number 7, Manuel Margot.
So coming to the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded by Owings. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey.
At the plate, Corey Spangenberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes Margot. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batter, left fielder, Will Myers.
So stepping in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Spangenberg on second. Hosmer at first. 2 out in the inning. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
This is the cat and mouse in baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So he will touch them all on the grand slam, number 28 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Here's Chase Headley. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We played 3 full. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Striding into the box, David Peralta. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A weak chopper up the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready now, Steven Souza. First offering on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Myers on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Hedges is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Luis Perdomo. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres on top 6-3. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe coming in, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Greinke, base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Arizona. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Manuel Margot.
Franchy Cordero will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33, Franchy Cordero.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Alan Cordova will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 17, Alan Cordova.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch. First movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too. Caught him leaning.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Diaz swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Franchi Cordero will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 33.
Alan Cordoba will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now at second base, number 17, Alan Cordoba.
Diaz will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 44, Paul
Arodys Vizcaíno takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
0-2, here it is. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. High pop-up. Headley moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Dbacks, left fielder, David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 2 for 4. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Brad Boxberger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Will Myers. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Fielder, Will Myers.
Travis Jankowski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Travis Jankowski.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Michael Geddes will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Michael Geddes.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Jankowski leads off second with nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready once again, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fernando Tatis will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Padres, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Number 2 will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Six runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Travis Jankowski will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 60.
Michael Geddes will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 36, Michael Geddes.
Fernando Tatis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Number 2 will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Hector Neris is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Hector Neris.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. Neris, a former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Geddes waits on it. One out.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Tatis takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 66 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 66. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 13.
Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The shortstop, ready.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Alex Dickerson.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit back toward the mound. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Alan Cordoba hits next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Ahmed has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Number 85 is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pollock stands at first with 1 out. Strike called. 2-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Cue shot here out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper, foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. Now a 6-4 ball game.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
In now, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 1.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. TJ McFarland is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Ryan Murphy is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Stepping in, Diaz 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The pitch. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Travis.
Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Geddes. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Jankowski, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Marte has it, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 2.
Digging in, number 2. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Hand.
Leading off the inning, Steven Souza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swing, and it misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cordova brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Cordero has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. His career line against Brad Hand. He's got a 3-for-7 line. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Hand, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Perdomo hangs win number 11 on his line. Zach Greinke permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score of our ball game tonight was an